You can do hard things. It's a simple phrase, but it delivers an important message. One that I believe we all need to hear at least once in our life. And some of us need to hear it more often. The phrase recognises that a challenge exists. It does not judge the complexity or severity of that challenge. And it is so much more than a platitude on a greeting card like, "Hang in there," which fails to honour the intention, determination and strength that you will need to pursue those hard things. Those hard things will look very different to each of us because our diverse world delivers different circumstances, different perspectives with access to different resources and support. What is easy today may become hard tomorrow, often in an instant. But the underlying message of belief and affirmation holds true. You can do hard things. I know, because I did a hard thing. The hardest thing I've ever done. I learnt to walk again. In March 2019, I crashed my bicycle, causing severe spinal cord damage. I heard that my mobility would be heavily compromised. I felt shocked and crushed for hours, but I made the choice to face this hard thing. I decided to aim as high as I could imagine, visualising myself walking again. And I committed to that goal by convincing myself that maximising gains was my priority, whilst fearing any potential gap between optimism and outcomes was not. To cope with that uncertainty, I chose to reward myself based on how I tackled each moment, rather than just my physical progress. I could find peace with any marginal improvement, provided I tried my hardest, provided I set an example to my family that I was proud of. This meant doing the little hard things that I could control over and over. Like waking up after my extensive surgery and realising how impossible any movement was. My focus became the simplest of actions. Breathing deeply to protect my lungs, straining to flex my toes and feet a millimetre, pushing myself a centimetre up that bed. Geez, I had some battles with that bed. Minute by minute, day by day, I realised how hard sitting, standing and walking would be. I consciously reconstructed these activities through mastering each of their many components. I was making progress, but mostly I just felt so broken. And that feeling often caused me to want to barricade myself away from the world. But I learned that every time I reached for or embraced help, the benefits outweighed my discomfort. Seeking help brought my woes and worries to the surface, creating opportunities to diffuse them. It showed me how many people cared and how embracing that care could fuel my intention to try. That care often pushed me into discomfort and uncertainty, like the sessions I had with my physical therapist, Leanne. When we met 32 days after my accident, I could barely stand without support, let alone take any steps. Each session concluded with Leanne standing behind me, her arms strategically placed to support me. Then she drove me forward, stepping as fast as I could. With no sense of timing or balance, I was dependent on her, striding purely on trust. I could feel how keeping me upright was taking all her strength as my feet slammed into the floor. We'd walk again and again and again. It was confronting but enabling, exhausting but reassuring that I could do this hard thing. She literally had my back. Think about those times you had a boss, colleague or loved one who had your back. Remember their support and how that made you feel. How you persisted to achieve something challenging, something meaningful to you. You can do hard things. Imagine our potential when we all champion this statement in ourselves and in others through noticing, encouraging, and celebrating all progress towards our hard things. We build our capacity to tackle whatever challenges this world throws at us. We discover possibilities and create impact we could never have predicted. We start to comprehend that life is not about what we overcome, but what we choose to become, one hard thing at a time.